Last week, it was Joe Biden. This week is Donald Trump's turn in the spotlight. Republicans have kicked off their convention, solidifying Trump as the party's presidential nominee for a second time. Their four-day convention is aimed at firing up the base, but it may not do much to win over Americans who are on the fence about giving Trump another term. Jackson Proskow reports.
4 more years! 4 more years!
With his country in crisis and with Americans deeply unsatisfied, President Donald Trump defiantly accepted his party's nomination.
And the only way they can take this election away from us is if this is a rigged election.
Touting baseless conspiracies, Trump fired off a familiar list of mistruths and grievances.
Because we have to win. This is the most important election in the history of our country.
A preview of the convention and campaign to come.
What we're going to do is make a very clear picture of how America is a better place today than it was before President Trump's election.
Night one features the St. Louis couple who pointed their guns at Black Lives Matter protesters. Trump's son, Don Jr., will be the first of 6 Trump family members to speak this week. Their voices of grievance, unlikely to acknowledge the deep challenges gripping the U.S.
COVID is going to play into this, and there's just no way to deny it. That's like the elephant in the room. But ultimately, it is going to be personality, and it is going to be about leadership ability.
Which is why Republicans have decided they don't need a new platform, not when they've gone all in on Trump. The party voted to give blanket support to the president's agenda, believing that's all it will take to beat Joe Biden and the Democrats.
Well, we're going to take our case to the American people. It's a case of lower taxes, free market economics, secure borders, right to life.
It may be a tough sell. Shortly before Trump was confirmed as his party's candidate, 27 former Republican lawmakers announced their support for Joe Biden. And tonight, Trump faces another blow from within his own administration. His longtime advisor, Kellyanne Conway, has announced she's leaving the White House to focus on her family. Conway's husband is an outspoken Trump critic, and the couple's 15-year-old daughter has publicly announced she's seeking legal emancipation from her parents. Robin.
Jackson Proskow in Washington. Thanks, Jackson.